Hello everyone and welcome back to more Tyranny. So, in the last episode we finally finished up the whole Bastard's Wound stuff. Which was a thing. Not really a great thing. About, it was a thing. Hi, Dying Skyblade. We underestimate the force of Kairos. You will too. Well, I'm looking forward to helping them stamp the rest of you out. I hope you bleed. Did you at least have loot? You at least had loot. Good. Good. What's this? Enemies to fight? Oh, that's
I'm a shield wall to myself.
Just sneak. Should have snuck. Oh well. Lantry. Heal boats. Haste. That. Hell, maybe even that. What else? Regen. And Lamb Juice Day. He has super fast casting. He can get off half those things before I can get him off my spells. Because... One second, eh? Well, that's a thing. 1.8. 1 second. Well, I guess we triggered a rejuvenating. And that's why I use this mace, by the way.
Damn my eyes!
How it was. I didn't think it was, because my usual recovery time is 5.6 seconds. But when that mace takes it, yeah. So I ain't using the other mace or anything else we picked up because that recovery time helps me a lot. Also,
You want me to be subtle?
I should be sneaking.
Fine.
Oh no, Earthshaker. We should totally be helping.
Got you now.
Totally should be helping. Hey, look, loot. Well, at least there's no trap.
Another battle!
Let's see, what do I want to do? The usual? Probably the usual. Lantry, I don't know.
I'm starting to think we're bad at making friends.
Oh, I was going past. Sure.
Oh, wrong button for the job. I need to try something else.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something. I bring glory to my guild.
Oh, wrong.
Horn you.
No one, they're all dead. So what's going on? Look out former Lieutenant Ramalan. She said she was trying to secure the bridge before they figure out how to push past their windfall. Oh, so we are actually on the other side of the this side of the windfall, actually. It's just we lost. Apparently we forgot how the map worked. The boat unprogrammed themselves until they pushed their troops from Central Stand. They must know they were close to breaching Kairos' magic. Back to the fray then, gave an extra chance.
Your knees, worm.
Ooh, boots. So I can't go that way, which basically means I have to actually go back this way again. Fine, fine.
Stepping lightly.
I thought we were running into any traps this time. Ooh, hide. Definitely gonna need a lot more hide. And iron. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm probably not actually going to upgrade Barrack's armor anymore. I could, but I don't. But, yeah, there was another thing on my idea of what I'm going to do with Barrack. But anyway. Don't let these doors cross the bridge. If the broker breach Central Stand before we do, I may want you from it's locked. Well, how are they gonna breach Central Stand before they don't have the thing? They don't have the MacGuffin. You guys don't have the MacGuffin. I have the MacGuffin. Only point to action unless we take Central Stand. That goes for everyone in my unit. We don't see Iron Hope, we don't see home until our mission is complete. Right to that talking power of iron. So you can't hold the mighty star back from our sea of power? Could betray alliance. Now I'm here to remind these unbroken that Star belongs to Kairos. For Kairos and Ash. But to see anyone away in the field, we're grouping on the far side of this bridge. Claim their unbroken mess here and join us. Hi. Ooh, look at his armor. Isn't that just lovely how much armor he has? 15. That sounds like a fun time. In fact, that sounds like I should probably use this first. Followed by our usual spells. Lantry. Boop. 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 Let's see, where is it? Boop. And you're fine. You
It's like nipples on
should probably taunt everything.
useless.
Oh, crap. Sounds good.
Come and face my iron!
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
Well, wrong weapon for the job. I need to. Oh, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine.
I require needle and thread.
So he's got a now. We just need to start murdering. Besides, I could go over here to Barrack and I could do this.
I need to try a different tactic. This isn't
The
working.
shield of-
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
I got no crown. But at least he's healed.
My blood.
Wow.
Well, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else.
That was beneath
Not
me.
even asleep.
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
Oh, thrust? Oh, we can thrust. Thrust.
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
That's cute. I don't know, you're not protected against magic, so.
That was beneath me.
you should probably use your gravy, honestly.
I'll do it for the North.
Lovely. So, start with great abs. Not bad, but it has enough America, so yeah. But at that point in the game, well, basically, if something, well, basically, it's just tossing loot at us, which is good. Which is good. The only problem though is it's tossing all these decent armor pieces, but thing is, if they don't have like a natural upgrade, they're about useless. But I need to actually buy back some of my armor that I've sold. Yeah, I know, right? Preferably the iron kind. But I mean, that was this. Which doesn't which sort of helps me, but yet, yeah, I'm not going with bronze. I still like Dauntless, it's just this blade helps a lot more. I wish you would stop doing that with the stuff. It goes in this pile. But yeah, basically I'm gonna need a bunch of iron armor, like for example, these boots. I'm actually gonna probably put them on Barrett's inventory. There's a reason. Because of course there's a reason. But anyway, Central Sand Keep now was once a proud opposed destruction, now stands as a mere shadow of its former glory. Iron Walker armor. Well, that's nice. Pierce armor. Frost armor. Not fire or arcane, which seems actually better, but sure. Until the recent battle here caused this destruction, but it has been like this for a while. We could go back downhill this way, right? Cause you know, why wouldn't we go? Oh, so there's how we could get that. We could have went around this way, couldn't we have? Hell, we actually can't even go that way. So why would we go? I guess it's serious if we wanted to skip past them all. But of course, I can't even get over them now. Anyway, let's go across the bridge and see what's up.
Hey, come have a look.
Yeah, I want to get down now. Hey, look, an iron helm. Hey, it's one of those immunity to poison things. Sure, why not? So up there should be the same way we're gonna get across. Oh, and I leveled up just from finding shit. Sure, why not? So what do I want? More resolve? I mean, I can't go wrong with more resolve. Sure, why not? Yes. We should probably finish this off.
If only
Yeah.
Stalwart had surrendered years ago.
Oh, this very mission report dates back to 4:30 TR. One entry stands up from the meticulously organized hall. It describes the evening patrol with the soldiers spotted a crimson spill, mingling with a stalwart captain. Whoever wrote this line must have intended to report to the superior officer. That failed in the report, so let me guess.
Needless
this
carnage.
The trial of Archons. Because it's sus. I'm sorry, why is there a trap though? Ooh. What the hell? Titan's Knuckle. A one-handed masterwork mace. +1 might. The problem though is... while it does a lot more damage than, say, his sword, it's just giving +1 might. So it's technically not that great compared to, you know, +10 parry for each engaging enemy. So that's basically if he taunts, like, say, 4 guys and they're all engaging him, that's +4 parry. Which is why that's such a great sword for him. Still, that's a not bad mace. I like it. I'm probably going to end up selling it though. Because I left him with what? No, Sever. I left him with the other. No, I got rid of that one that removed conditions. Sever's still not badass. But yeah, compared to my hammer. So that was the one Morgan. I like how there's new loot here. Do we ever check the well? Use food chain to force the well to join up and bring up the bucket. What's in the bucket? But what's in the bucket? Okay, so nothing's in the bucket. I don't even see this bucket. Why did I raise this bucket if there's no bucket? I'm questioning it.
More tallies to the body count.
So that's why I would have went that way. Cool. I like how he's trying to attack me. That's nice. So that basically means I have to literally go all the way back over here, climb down, go up, just to deal with that stuff. Fine. I'm down. Herp, herp, herp. Herp, 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 herp.
Have a look here.
This'll be fun.
My blood.
So, by the way, time to do the usual. Boop. Wait, is that a trap I'm standing on? Looks almost like it, doesn't it? Could just be the blood splatter. I'm gonna go for the usual regen. Guys, it should have fed me too, after all. Now, can you get all that stuff off before the target dies? Oh, you already used it.
Let's have it then.
You use perfect on over that. That works. What you got? Meh. another one-handed mace. Oh. Okay. Now that's silly. So you have a one-handed mace over here that has potency. Right, that gives you +1. Then you have another one-handed mace over here that gives you potency 2, which is +2 much. It's silly for them to both be in the same area. Also on weapon crit. Staggering, eh? Interrupt. I mean, that's not bad. That's really not bad, honestly. Sure, another Iron Warhammer. I can go with my collection. But yeah. Titan's Knuckle. Titan Tooth. Not bad, it's just... that's still a lot better. Anyway, game. Boy, you're being silly with your loot. I guess it's finally time we go with that. Some sentinel keep or whatever. Stand. So now we go back over here and talk to Ramalama Land. Before we cross the wind wall. Yeah, where was this loot the last time we were here? Pretty sure you help with us there, the matter of this rest storm. Our troops won't be able to advance until the Janae was dispatched once for all. Yeah, well, I have this MacGuffin. I'll show this thing might clear the path through the storm. Thing that's more like a cloak vent from hell. She wouldn't have been kind to my eyes. If we can get us through the storm and into the heart of the Sinner's Den, I'm crushing the world Kairos. Lead on, Fate Finder. So... the Maelstrom was arrested just towards the daily speed before you came closer to where you currently stand would mean certain death. Well, let's use the MacGuffin. MacGuffin. When one parts you hold the steadfast intent in love. Dustin and Priest swore around a cone shaped absence projected before you, which stretches into a tunnel brief of OL. Intended jewels begin to glow brightly as invigorated by this parting of the winds. Wherever dormant state the artifact occupied is now awake and full of new potential should you desire to use it. Basically what it's saying is, hey, you have a new MacGuffin. Congratulations, you have some new MacGuffin. It gives you +3 resolve. Also, I like how accessories have quality. You can't upgrade accessories though, as far as I remember. Besides, even if you upgrade them, what's it really gonna do? It's not gonna add any more stats to it. But +3 resolve thing, even with whatever that is, because nearby allies resolve and increase resistance to being knocked prone or pushed back. I mean, that's pretty nice. Oh, I know who I can give this to. Isn't it obvious? Hey, that Fate Binder seal, it's pretty nice, you know? Tenacity. Well, hell, you
Oops,
get to...
I broke it! Oh, just kidding.
Please don't break my shinies. Cause yeah, I can give him that, and it's another artifact we can make better. One per rest, though. So what's the number actually do? Shatters treachery, 1 per rest. Damage and stuff. Somehow we can come major damage from me. So basically makes things take more damage, besides doing damage. Cool. Dauntless does, oof, that's a lot of damage. And stuns things. Of course it's all 1 per rest. This gives +2 resolve, plus train defense against push attacks, plus train defense against knockdown attacks. It's not bad. Not bad. Anyway, we should probably go. Well, I should have talked to Ramalan before, but we'll go. So we gotta go defeat the Regent, save the day, save Banish's daughter.
Path remains open. We should expect others to follow.
So, the walters keep being chipped away by both the storm and the battle clash between the disfavored and the unbroken, and... Hi guys! Can be a figure approaches through the storm. Now just open pray, we haven't set in the eye of the storm this long to become slaves of Kairos. They got the straightest Heraldon. Don't want to hear any more of your petty threats or how much you love your country. Deliver us the silver at the heart of this nest. Whoa there, big boy. I just watched the storm all day, strangers behind the walls. Then Sinner. So I'm the regions and Sinner comes this way. Why have you come this way, stranger? Horror of the fire and the storm. You know what? The wind water's open. I suggest you leave with your lives or join the mounted bodies I left in my wake. This man is no time for even the region would. Forrest for taking the chance to leave after all this time, would he? That's right, you should run away. I mean, sure, it spares our lives, but at the same time...
There! See that?
Yes, I see that. I totally see that. Master Spice flared apart the Catawal's hill, so it was tremendous winds that passed through long ago. Also, a pearl. How do I want to handle this? Well, how do you guys want to handle this? Stranger, and they let you through. I don't know what sorcery caused the safe passage through the storm, but the region's forces closed outsiders. On my way, P, I know amount of storm rest can keep me from wrapping my hands around the region's neck. You didn't protect Heraldon after all this time. How sad. I protect the ruined bloodline star when our country's leadership is secure. Why stand defense? None of the Kairos forces will move me from the spot. Confidence in your leader's ammo, but I doubt you're of a single mind with those on the other side of the storm. Stay your weapons and raise the gate. I would speak with our guest. Therefore, present yourself then. Keep a respectful tongue. You won't have any trouble. Are you threatening me? Do you know how many people I've murdered thus far? Star's ruler looks at you with a measure of caution and amazement. His gaze lingers on the steadfast Ascender. That explains how you ever to pierce the winds, but why have you come? Not to liberate an enemy, I think. Long isolation has taken its toll, but we aren't deaf to any news of the outside world. Then you think I recognize a fate by when I see one, so a large power is that you, the keeper of Vendor, as well. Heraldon! Bell pounds his fist together hard enough to shake the earth. Come out and face us, coward. You've dodged this reckoning long again. Enough. Do I know you? Your face, what better I can make of it, eludes me. Your end here seems mighty unstable for emissary work. We survived in the Overlord's prison for over a year. I live on, so does the region bloodline endures. Even the Despair couldn't breach Kairos' when the edict crashed upon our heads. Well, I'm not certain how you managed. Traveling this fortune to deliver terms of surrender, did you? Yeah, I'm here to murder you, by the way. Very generous amounts for decoration, but I want the rest of the Legion will find some use for it. Small task, one Kairos' pet swan. Do you imagine to be as easy as run me through? Yes, I do. Not in my part in this equation. The edict can only be ended with the blood of the last region, just as Kairos decreed. Swan you, I have survived this long, only to be cut down by Kairos' lapdog. I endured the war, the despaired suicide march, and the long ice of the legend of the storm. I won't make it easy. What was that about despaired suicide march? Second year of the war, my personnel forces captured on with grave and ashes of the elite legions. We defied the nobles for our own protection. Some heroes, others at Dutch watch. Plans embarking with ash for their lives. You preyed on Archon's lover's troops, monster. Order came to, shall I say, a climatic stalemate when a despaired force master on Citadel stand to drive us. out and liberate our prisoner. The rest, as you know, is history. Before the despair could finish their desperate death, the edict swept my people and Ash's legion like they were made of straw, bearing bones and iron into so much stuff that now sword was above our heads. On that day too well, if you had but surrendered, then hundreds of northerners and southerners like would have been spared. Shout bow to no one, you armadillo of rust and entropy. Presence alone dirties these noble defenses. You know, you could have ended this long ago. I suicide as against the hands of my countrymen. I betrayed the dignity of my station, the honor of my soldiers alike, and came into the Overlord's will. We would lose the very thing which made Star great, our preservance. But no pleasure watching storms ravage my country, here from the safety of the eye. I have suffered the way of that decision every day, but I would never second guess it. Your brother is nothing to mine, or that of your people. To consign your country to this unforgivable. The coward's called on Ash to submit. He chose his soldiers' lives over his pride. You are a coward, and I'll see to it that you die like one too. So what have you gained from this armed statement beyond the hatred of people? People do not know what is best for Star. We need a strong leader who understands the traditions of the realm. People that is part of the storied heritage. They spite me for preserving our strength here and outlasting the war. So be it. I did not accept this mantle for adoration. What have I gained? I've kept Star alive in the self-imposed prison. Whoever else you may think, the desperation to reach this place may end, and in my life I confirms the righteousness of that decision. Yeah, it's like, no, no, no. You delayed your death long enough, Regent. No more hiding. Typical that the Den's arguments in no agreeable terms. You may destroy the history to reflect that I forced this confrontation. But everyone here will remember that when the Overlord looked me an impossible choice, I chose Stalwart. Lot of impossible choice. And yet he ran away. Instead of fighting me, he ran away also. Try with harsh guns. During the conquest, Ashton and his soldiers marched on Sanderson, even though the edict was imminent. So what we have here is someone who has lots of armor. They all have, well, you don't have lots of armor, but still.
Your days! See that?
What do I want you to do? Oh, help. Shame you're not all together.
I'm not entirely useless.
You just spread out, bro. That should be a fast
I need to try a different tactic. This isn't working. Hey, nobody saw that, right?
See that? I'm not entirely useless.
A new dent!
Watch and learn.
Less armor, so.
See that? I'm not entirely useless. Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
There we go. Lovely. What do we have over here? We have a broken spill. And leverage, huh? So I could use the spell, or I could push the thing. I'm gonna push the thing with all my athletics, because it gives me more athletics. And thus we have entered the keep.
On the
Now we
lookout.
shall sneak, because who knows what traps they've laid. Hey! Guess what? We're no longer sneaking, apparently. By the way, hi.
More tallies to the body count.
Can't use that there, not enough range. Boop. Okay. Boop. Oops. Ow.
Got you now.
Ah, I'm terrible at this. How am I not dead?
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
I can't hit you both? Oh well.
Ah, this weapon is useless.
Just use your magic then, Barrack. Use your magic. You had magic for a reason. In fact, stop that. Use that first. Then use your magic.
Negative, Fatebinder.
Oh, I've been. How lovely. In fact, I'm gonna go over here.
Hey, nobody saw that, right?
I need to try a different weapon.
Wow, right?
This weapon is like nipples on men. Useless.
Anyway.
Nothing I can't handle.
Ooh, and a elixir of might. Mine. I still need to get him pants, don't I? Somehow. But not pants, gloves. Gloves. Do I have gloves? I do not have gloves. Anyway, so an elixir of might. I have 18 might. Barrack has 16 might. But I can always have more might. Slurp. So anyone defending the walls? Not really. Hopefully no traps.
Your
I hate you, game.
days end here.
Go fucking it.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Hard design your I'm going to hurt you once I bro. Damn trap, and they're like, oh, we gotta knock it down.
That is beneath me.
Seriously, you assholes. I was sure if we knock him down twice, that would help.
Not a
All
problem.
you've done is just piss me off. Hope you're happy with that. First things first, right?
I've got you now!
Then I but ooh, what do I have now? That's just silly. Do I have a two-handed sword? They plus 1 bronze ring on kill. That's silly. Sure, why not? I mean, it's almost tempting to use. Just for, you know, making money. Because, yeah, bronze rings. Not copper, bronze rings. It's not the worst looking thing either, but still. I'm gonna stick with my hammer. Because hammer. I mean, thanks for the decent weapon, but hammer. And here's more iron boots.
Slow and steady.
Another demonstration of our power seems in order.
Oh, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine.
Yeah, but he didn't use his abilities properly. He wasn't dead to do that. Oh, so you're using Clash of Iron, you should be using it on them.
Oh, wrong weapon for.
Come and face my iron!
He's taking all this. Oh, we get rid of this one. Press forward. Eric, I don't think it's time to use that. Let's see. Boop. 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 And show artifact ability. Could use that. Probably save it till we're after fight what's his face. Anyway, I don't really have to use Eb's abilities half the time because she's just tossing all over shit at things, which is pretty nice. I don't have to worry about it. Because normally as a mage you would be directing the mage, but since she's not really using her rest abilities, yeah, don't have to worry that much about it. I'll use an icy hot spell on you, just cause, why not? cash on the buff.
My blood spills.
That's how it's done.
Take me if you can.
Boop. There we go. Wasting buffy cones on one person. Ugh. Terrible.
Slow and steady.
Anyway, back to sneaky sneak, because you never know. There could be, you know, more traps again. Game seems to like these traps. Oh, we're going up this way then around. Gotcha. Oh, apparently we're doing something? Game? Oh. Have the keep the region. The enter may fall back, but defend the keep at all cost. Well, that explains why we back. Oh, plans for a crashing thunder two-handed weapon. Could it be useful? Probably not. Probably. Oh, so I saw that trap somewhere. But apparently misplaced. Oh, there it is.
Stalwart
Okay.
prevails!
I will help you guys in a minute. Trap.
Die!
There we go.
Damn my eyes!
Lampy. See, and this is why you have to keep Lantry on a short leash, because he just starts buffing her, which doesn't help. She's fine. She's not out here, you know, fighting everyone. Now toss that on everyone. Why not? There we go.
Grovel before me!
Idiot! Thinking!
How could I?
I believe it.
Idiot! What was I thinking?
There we go. An emerald. Voice. I was going to say, how do I get up to that? But they left me a rope. Conveniently. We shall climb said rope. All this just for this one chest. Is it worth our time? I mean, a diamond. That's how you know it's free money after all.
Nothing I can't handle.
What we have here, we had bronze hammer, iron sword, stuff. But yeah, here would be a decent place to rest. Just, yeah.
Let's try not to stand out, shall we?
Let's get the position. And go.
Your days end.
Okay. First things first.
I'll take it.
Ah, crap, we moved into wrong positions. That's bad. Anyway, we want that cast on him. That cast on him. That cast on him. That cast on probably me. And haste cast on me. Okay. Since I'm over here being stupid and running in against these guys. That cast on them. How just that cast on them, actually. Because Barrett's going to do taunt on everyone.
Stalwart prevails!
Okay.
What?
That's why I told you to fall back a bit. Yeah. Cute. What do I want you to do?
Harsh words would cause more harm. I need to try a different weapon.
Hey! Nobody saw that, right?
Latry. What do I have for you? More resolve? He said basically 17, so yeah, more resolve. Let's see, what do I want for you? I could get that, but when does he really use his weapon? Place a preservation seal. If that hour's health falls to the lower limit, they are here for a large amount of health and service destroyed. Cool. Natural revives upon combat. Cool. Bonus to arcane armor and magic defense. Cool. More better luck. Better healing. Why wouldn't I give him better healing? Better healing. Okay, you.
My blood's
Lovely. So what do you have? Crappy armor. Yay. Anyway, what else do we have? We have a whole section over here that we have looted. It has loot I need. I mean, I definitely need those. Lucky, eh? Could go deflection, hit precision. Not terrible. Don't think I'll probably just sell that one though. And apparently we're still going it further in. Must gather your party before venturing forth. So what we have here? Why we has crappy stuff. Sneak.
On the lookout.
Save. And not really that big of a thing, though. A room over there. A throne. And a bunch of bodies. There's Demetrius. I was going to open my inventory. Been waiting a long time to finish before we start, Regent. You sat with your cowardice and shame long enough, haven't you? If you beg me before death, I'll make it painless. If you want to see my knees, you have to prop up my corpse with the light of your inbred cohorts. But don't speak to me of cowardice and bravery that does favor needed. Courage I can't prevail. In the end, I'm sure an army of light-bent rats could have deceived those odds on their side. Took a legion hostage. And have the nerve to meet us on the field of battle, coward. I will not fair when I bring him your head, and no one in shall weep for your demise. So the fate bind joins the fray. It's not like your odds. You brought so much backup. So it's impeccable, fate binder. Let's put down the sick dog together. Don't think we've been introduced. Commander Drucius Asaurus actually sent me to help you tidy up. But so we stack up the benches and lock the doors on this campaign once and for all. It's planned to end the edict that you two pallet for until I die of old age. You should have done the right thing and ended the edict yourself. I'm not sending an encounter as an El moment of judgment. I have acted for the interests of South. If I die today, I die a patriot. No patriot who. For those of us who showed up to ram the despaired sound up your creaky stern, come on, let's end this edict together. So, where's my food items? It's time to poison ourselves some more? Yes, it is. Time to poison ourselves some more.
Your days end here!
Okay, you guys stop doing what the hell you're going to. It's gonna make me sad, and I don't need that right now. Get all the buffs up, and I'll be fine. Barrack, toss that down off there. And me. Boop. Boop. Boop.
No.
And let begin.
I need to try different
Are you
tactics.
afraid of
This
death,
isn't working.
Yeah, we taunted. Yeah, you're doing the things I told you to do, which is good.
Got you now!
Oh, this weapon is like nipples on men. Useless.
You know what? Perseverity. Willow-eyed Graves Grasp.
I need to try a different tactic. This isn't working.
We petrified everyone. Whatever combo abilities I have that I could use. Nah. Tempting. Sure, why not?
Shall we?
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
Well, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else.
Got you now!
I need to try a different weapon.
If I had... Well, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else.
Never mind. I'm glad you're done now. The regent lies on the ground, bloody and defeated. He sends his good armor, drops his weapon. If only I had the breath to spend to find you, but I feel the fight has left me. One moment to witness, the last nostalgic defender shattered under this favorite boot. Beams of pride and rears back to kick character in the head, but stops himself. I gave you the armors, let's kill the treasure put into the deadlands. Nailed it. One straight assault emerged between you and Harold and tearing off her helmet. I won't let you do this. Mary, is that you? I hardly recognize you. What? Why are you fighting with the region's first in guard? Some excuse and explanation. Some excuse a stiff drink, but you don't see me breaking into your home and slaughtering my way to the deckhander, do you? Visions were about in itself, but nothing to still. Not the Northern warlord I once was. She once just the very thought. Staying after combat made me see this conquest from a different perspective. Oh no, it's that whole Stockholm syndrome. Oh no. We were wrong, Kairos led us with the right paths. But now my dog's upset. Great. She heard a noise, which means she has to bark at everything. We were wrong, Kairos led us from the right path centuries ago. We marched out to finish the Overlord's work, but don't you see that the others are the last chance for us to make this right? Maybe you don't have to say anything further. Great. Anyway. So what happened? There's no time for story. However, we have our blades fighting each other. If I survive this, which I bet isn't likely, I'll tell you everything, but right now, you stand down and back away from the Regent. You know, fighting for the Regent is treason. But he was definition of the word, not yours, I'm sure. I'm the Fate Binder. I am the law. Now you and the rest of them have had enough about mouthpieces of Kairos law. System you barely understand my father cares to defend. I am the law. I fought for a force catches and takes more to find her words. I love my father, but it's nothing compared to the love I felt for the father of. Yeah, I see how this is going to go. Mary, please be silent. It's over. Stand up, die. Save your strength for more important things. You realize the problem now. I'm the last of each of you meet in the end. Each of the storms now accept my fate. But I vow to give you a clean death. Be sure it's more than you deserve. Strike him down, Fate Binder. Take action and you catch a mirror and begin to raise your weapon from this corner of your eye. Here, stop. You have to keep your promise, remember? Of course, because he turned down by a mirror false resignation. She does a quick nod and leaves the room, darting you a killing look on her way out. Her disappears and I'm unwilling to watch what you're about to unfold. Kill the region Fate Binder. Let's put this problem though is the from what I'm seeing, yeah, this isn't going to end the thing, is it? Because he's not the last regent. Done. 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 With a shameful chapter of the Congress behind us, along with the Aegis storms. You should be proud, Regent, and definitely will accomplish more than you ever did in life. Excuse me if I disagree, you northern pig. You have to go down toward the ship, but you die a coward. Take up a fallen sword from the floor and drive it through stars. Save his heritage heart, killing him instantly.
No!
I told you. Next body falls to the ground, you watch the blood pool onto the floor in silence. The feeling is anticipation now, but as the seconds pass, never materializes into anything. The footage of arcane energy and sensory leak you experience in this instant hall is missing. You hear the hollow storm sound and realize that the edict endures. The last of the regents is dead, and yet Kairos storm continues. What could we possibly missed? From across the hall you hear a faint cry, a baby's cry, and realization dawns on you. The last of the Regents. The last of the Regents. Oh, so that's a nice shield. I mean, it's a nice shield. It's actually better than Barrack's shield. Which is cool. Huh. About the same as what? Well, Lounge's not even using his shield. Oh, don't take my health below. I mean, it would give him more dodge and recovery, endurance. Yeah, sure. I mean, this here was pretty good, it's just... Add to his defense values. So yeah. Barrack leveled it up. Let's increase his might, why not? Because Barrack could... Yes, save. Barrack, it's finally time for you to actually do other stuff. Because, yeah. I could give him that, but I think it's finally time we start working down this. Something's wrong, I can feel. Well, hi. Find the door and Mary culture for eyes of burnt tears, yet blaze for pensive her father's grim resolve. She has armed herself with disfavored raiment to face you down. Stay away from my daughter. You will not have her. Oh no. Oh, by the Archon's mercy, don't let this be so. Did you know this would prolong the edict? Especially that the bloodline would implicate my baby in Kyrus' eyes, but I know nothing for certain until this moment. Don't ask me to interpret the Overlord's heartless design. No love for this edict if this is what you're asking. It's in torn a noble realm to pieces, fractured the pillar of their culture, and ruined countless lives. Our responsibility to the people starting to preserve their heritage and leadership. Far from love our Archons destroyed this nation. She and I, we can help put it together. My naive notion. I thought better of you, but this shows nothing but contempt for all that the disfavored accomplished in sacrifice in this conquest. So your daughter is the regent, hell. Now you killed Star Wars Herod, and she is. She's nothing to do with Kyrus or the edict. You have no right to judge her on the basis of blood. Fuck's sakes. You and your straight as the younger. Show me kindness behind these walls. It taught me about Star Wars and the Tears, the culture, the heritage that made these people the pride of the realm. Died in the third year of the conquest, his favorite spill pinned to the ground he fought to defend, and he never rose again. The region remained in the central stand for her protection. The edict was his responsibility to shoulder, not hers. My daughter will not be no official Kyrus of conquest. She has the blood of the North coursing through her veins, and no one has the right to take her life. This was one of those decisions. How do we want to play this one? Do we murder a baby? Is basically the question. There must be another way. Maybe turn it back on the Legion. The general's no place for the disloyal. No matter whose blood flows in their war veins. All the same, You could guarantee my daughter's life. I return to Ash and submit to his judgment, harsh as it will be. This still leaves us with the matter of the edict. What can we possibly do about the air storm? Sweet blood flows through my daughter's veins. Well, apparently I, as the Lord, to say, abdicate your line as regent while you have the authority. You must merely say the words. Oh, quite right. And since the regent member is installed and can't actually sit as regent, that should, I hope, terminate the line. I don't show preference for how this part of the chronicle. Unfortunately, I'd rather title this chapter Legal Remedy than Infant Regicide if I given the choice. Is it really as simple as that? A clerical formality to spare an innocent life? Such words owe you more than I could possibly play. Here, the edict damaged this trinket, but you may still find it useful. I, Miriam, formally advocates my daughter's claim to the regency of Starward. So in all ties, compacts, vassals, and holdings. Forfeit all protections and advantages given by the ancient bloodline. Is that enough? I think we're about to find out. Be warned, if it doesn't help you, nothing can. Feel a familiar sensation, the ever-growing content in electric, before suddenly erupting in overwhelming waves of energy. I have to go stand over here. At first you think the force of arcane power dissipating is enough to carve the skin for your bones. It's insisting you attribute to the edge storms, but it cools just as correctly. I have to go Super Saiyan for a moment. The wind's buffing the keep of a bait. Outside, an eerie silence pervades the hell. So yeah, all I had to do is I would say, just give up the claim to being the regent. Because, you know, we could have murdered a child. Just because. But, man, this is easier, I suppose. Jonas hasn't visited Starward for a long time. And apparently we gained major favor with Unbroken. Even though they hate me. You can hear the very symbols that brought the Aegis Storms into being. Each syllable proclaim itself into a newfound corner of your mind. Seeing the Aegis is now a part of you. Thank goodness it worked. You spared my daughter, and here I had come to expect nothing but cruelty from the servants of Kairos. No chance that what might have never been a life outside of these walls. If I could be severe and uncompromised, my return to Ironhoof and its protection, at least while the conflict persists. Hopefully he isn't so consumed by war that I can't still appeal to him as a man and father. I always appreciate them more than the Archon. Regret none of the decisions I made to get here. We'll just agree on that much, but my daughter will be safe. So if you're doing that broken, then its favor is at an end. Victory that cannot be measured in rings. Thank you, Fate Binder. Remain central stand to secure this location, similar to Ash of your excellent work. Cause hey, we ended the Edict of Storms. Huzzah. Dog be guard. Just cause you heard a noise doesn't mean you need to growl at everything. Covers meticulously clean while other objects in the hall traces dust and metallic powder on them. None of it is found here. So she gave me a rush charm. Armor penetrated by attachment inflicting crits. Cool. Anyway. I mean, we did the thing. And of course, Ev's still lagging behind us in terms of XP. Keep a safer hands, repairs are already underway. Cool. I was supposed to go see Grave and Ash? No? Yes? Maybe? Ash will want to heal up our way for competition. I'll hang back and oversee repairs to the defenses. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going then. Need to go see him. Need to go back to my thing. Wait. Oh yeah, that's the stupid frickin' camping supplies. If that's a thing. quite a few of them here, isn't there? Are those just favorite banners? Why can't I get banners on things? I should have banners on my towers. Anyway. So we go back to Ironturf. For F's sakes. Now to mind the trenches scoured across the blade grave by the years, so you find a true rarity, a shelter full of water, seemingly fed by spring, focused way to a power of thin streams that become choked with grit. And we're storms immediately after they snake out from under the shelter of a tower, curved shield of twisted bronze armor, skeletal arms held together by broken strands of dry tendons held, hang from the roof of the unnatural cavern, and a half-broken statue, appeared graven image of an ancient star queen protrudes from the west, suggesting that this once have been the center of a settlement. That camp asleep. Mangy darts with mad fern, bone-thin deer collecting in the shadows, seeking shelter from the storms that long ravaged his kingdom. Though the deer pressed themselves deep into the shadows, the canines growl as you approach. Let's examine the statue. Natural enclosure sweeping high from the grottos. Just the painted marble statue on the worst of the destruction. Draped in a dress painted pale crimson, queen's skin is a deep bronze, and what's left for her tightly curled hair is rendered in enameled black, the impression that it has been well oiled. Her right hand face of broken spear and left with downturned dagger. You recognize the statue as Regent Terra, the woman renowned as old stalwart for both her guile and her strength at arms. Her has become a considerably less favored trait than the latter in recent centuries, and recent histories barely mention more sordid accomplishments. It should make you wonder, though, as you investigate the statue, every finger's fire its curves and carters. Locate a small hidden compartment in the statue's heel, and you find a small glimmering trinket. Recovery time requires stealth. Huh. Interesting. Oh well. Because I'm sure the general would have loved us murdering, you know, his daughter and his granddaughter. Because that would have been fun. That's why at least it's a bit bittersweet. Oh no, not now for message. I need to calm down, man. Fate found you from your cleverness in the face of apparently impossible choice. Would I have been so wise in the same situation? I cannot say. I know only that I do not envy your mission. Mercer's caution, however, someone who watched your actions may be more alarmed than amused. Would they fear to convince themselves that the Overlord crafts the Edict of Storms with this loophole in mind? Or they see in your choice an alternative that cannot be set to parchment. Hope you to make an effort to join us at Car in the Bastard City, Alfred, for that has been too long since we whispered of the dark. Cars of terrorists, you experienced so many of them as light that perhaps I can provide illumination. Or perhaps I'll go there and you won't tell me anything new. The Adjutant Center Senate once again supplied the rumormongers with the Bastard City stories of battle. Some seem to think that the cunning twist of legalize intended to display some great support for the people of Star. That of course only leads to speculation about which people of Star you intend to benefit. Fired upstarts of the corrupt old queens, I was forced to believe you unraveled the Overlord's edict to prove that you could. As a sliver of cleverness could bring Cairo slow. As a scholar, I prefer primary source of gospel, so let me ask friendly, why do you choose to spare the child? First, with the choice to save a child consigned to death, I chose to save it. That does not seem so strange a thing to me. If her decision were to fulfill the Overlord's will, last ruling House of Stone meant in the Blade Grave. You need read nothing more into that. How you doing? I did the thing. The great keeper center star and desires. Oh, how I relish till we know never leave festies without broken, bearing the standard of that corrupt realm. It's a great victory for the disfavored. What's more, we are delivered from the Aegis storms. I must speak of you in glowing terms, though I'm sure that I'm specific not to report on your deeds in too much detail. I want to hear it from no one but the source. I would know more about how it felt to stand in the center of the storm as the Overlord's magic dissolved around you. As you worry from your travels, I am eager to hear your account, but I will understand if you still need to gather your thoughts. This is a joyous day, and I won't spoil you with impatience. Yeah, I claim the mighty ocean spire, by the way. No spire added to your arsenal. Impressive, but I question what you can do with 2, 3, 7, 8 spires at your command that you cannot do with 1. Be sure and include me in once you figure it out. I can only imagine that Tundra will be interested, well, not to mention the force in your aunt like her not to have our attention, and we will be watching. Well, let's go over my success at Central Stand. The sea regions in Torrance Gym is starved. I've anticipated this. So, tell me what you have to report. Stairs is dead. That's gratifying to hear. The coward spent too long crouched behind the walls of the Central Stand, deserved none of Cowards' mercy. Each family was an inbred and corrupt line of failed rulers. Aren't most of the disfavors technically... They have no room for the courage nor the grit to lead their own prosperity as they demonstrate. So is much improved by the absence. So the Aegis is ended. I have brewed fresh air for the first time since I returned to Ironhoof. You managed to accomplish what my forces could not. More importantly, you have abated Kyra's anger for the time being. Or if the great stammer of the Conqueror's engine surely would have earned the favor of Tyranny and Kyra alike, every deed you accomplished in the name of this favor proves our right to the rule of these lands. How would it feel? If I had not the distinction of breaking it, eat it, much less several. How much less like breaking spell, more like absorbing? Strange distinction. Or you some comforting assurance that this will pass, but that would be empty promise. Your actions have injured whatever caused this alter. It's spent more than you were ever prepared to shoulder as a legal clerk. Living up to admittedly high expectations will do more than navigate you through this war, though greater things to come once the dust settles. There are next steps. Now controlled by this favor. Still, nothing else you wish to discuss? Nothing about my daughter? Fine, we'll talk about. You have seen her restored to her my keeping, and she is safe in Ironhoof, and in spite of myself, I'm pleased to have her home. She is taken to a course that speaks not what inspired during her long imprisonment, stretching to her guard to offer space to rest and regain her strength, but so far she keeps herself, she has not sought false counsel evil. Say what you would, then. She had a daughter sure as younger. My managed to know what to label for Zonrut, much less wearing bells, prelude offspring. Didn't know this was some fabrication, joke at my expense. I cannot. No, the very idea repulses me beyond all measure. And you, Fate Binder, you will be putting slander and atrocity to the sport. Then I will in return to strike your head from your lawful neck. Do you hear me? Ash cuts off her speech and holds his rich posture throughout the prolonged silence. You aren't sure if he plans on swinging his mace for a wide arc or simply exploding from the tension he fights to replace. A vein races along the crest of his scalp and so he sees his Ash comes his breathing. Speak no more of these lies. I would have them pointing the arrow of Ironhoof and the arrow to my fellow countrymen. You a fool if you think I believe such obvious rules. She didn't say anything about our situation? Poacher gaze were flat, even focused, takes a deep breath through his nose, filling his lungs and swelling. There is this insignificant vision when he releases his breath, he comes out deflated and resigned. Oh, it's mercy. Was there ever a follower more blind to me? The bundle, the hero, the sorrowful looks worn by her attending soldiers. Yes, you're stupid. Congratulations, Ash. It's about time you realized that. His gaze shifts over to one of the windows of his castle, just in time to catch his sword, stepping back from the veil. Cars flying by should hurl her and that cursed creature on the rampart walls, her family name, the very north. It's degraded by her lechery. Time you can learn to forgive her. No, that's not possible, Fate Point. When I look into her eyes, I only see the violence that she invited into her heart. The deception that her captors inflicted should twist my daughter into the disgrace she has become. Wretched girl is still a member of my legion, but she had broken her bond as surely as if she had killed me. Lost my daughter. She must learn to endure a general in her father's place. Despite my temperament, she have done as I asked. The marriage returned, the deed is in. Perhaps I'm too good to blame you for the failings of my once noble house. Haunted expression overtakes Arca, and the lines running down his face deepen with sorrow takes himself moments to blink again and shake himself back to his senses. First things first, my social program after was in the Blade Grave. So, what happened when you broke the Earstar? The power of the air flowed through you like the wind. No one could account for it. By my suspicions, you're becoming powerful, perhaps in ways I don't even understand. And there's a connection between these and what happened in Central. I'm still putting the pieces together. For your honesty and your introspection, still you walk a dangerous path. I would not want it to reflect poorly on the Legion. Those are tools beyond the kin of people or archons alike. Take care you don't overstep the bound. The coward's hierarchy, someone always takes notices. That out of the way, let's return to the matter of the war. Position in the chairs is strengthened by the day, but there's still work to be done. Welcome to the choice, everyone. Welcome to the choice. So, here's how it goes. We either choose the Burning Library, which is a lot simpler. They would give us potentially wrath of the stages, which actually is a good thing because it would give us more lore. But we need to choose Left's Crossing so we can go into the old walls there and get the stones I need to be able to get potential of the loot. Which means we miss out on the loot at the Burning Library. Yeah, it's one of those situations where basically I sort of wish I had a checklist for everything that I get from either one before I make this decision. But I don't really have such, so it's basically, yeah. It sucks, to say the least. Time to broaden our scope in this world. There are two regions of interest, and either of them strength for holding the realm. Left's Crossing, we've been there how many times? It's home to merchants and the skilled forge-bound artisans. The Burning Library is the home of the all-knowing sages. Yeah, I'm going to head back to Left's Crossing. I've been there how many times? Since you were kind enough to leave the crossing in the hands of my legion after you stint as governor, I think you should find the sentiment most accommodating. Forge-bound critical for keeping Kyra's forces armed, and we should work to shield them from the trials of this war. Forge-bound masters make your way to Left's Crossing right now. Her name is Zendana. It would be best to intercept her first if we recognize the value of her and her fellow artisans. Then ours will infantry arrives at the same conclusions. Now lives one of the settlements, Miguel. Yeah, him. He may know more about the region. So we have to go back to Left's Crossing. Which isn't just the worst. It's just, you know. Part of me wanted to go to the library. But we can't really do that. We can still claim the tower though. It isn't going to lock us off from a tower. Or so I read. Because I still need to build a library. I want to build it at the library. Thing is, yeah, we can't really go there yet. There's still... where even is the tower? That one? That one. But yeah. So let's go back there. By the way, to our Ocean Spire. For now, anyway. Before we end the video, we might as well do all what we usually do, everyone. And yes, that was the reason why I'm getting all this stuff prepared for Barrack. Because there is a way to get him out of his armor. Found those at that 3. Oh, for fuck's sake, more messages. Oh, from you. The Delphi Finder, you display curious sympathy for those who name you enemy. Sincerely hope the history remembers as one of your critical strengths rather than your most dire weakness. Remember, the Overlord favors efficiency over empathy, whereas the Fatebinder delivers both. Dearest Fatebinder, Champion Tyrant Gavel, Slayer Cryoman, we hope you recognize that we bear you no ill will. Who understands such if not the arcane secrets? We've always held a very high esteem for the work of our specialized artist Duplicitous. Make no mistake, dear Fatebinder, after a little performance of vengeance, well, now with such a flair for theatrical illumination, you have ascended in our estimate. We trust you will understand that we peel the flesh from you. But when we peel the flesh from your bones and squeeze the bile from your quivering innards, it's strictly out of artistic integrity, the courtesy owed a fellow professional. Nothing personal at all. But enough of our friendly rivalry. You will enjoy the company of our little spy, or dance now with her to inspire as the most pleasant cribbers. We have a gift for her to deliver through you due to the girl's questionable faculty with letters. We learned from one of our birds that a mercenary in Haven has been absolutely gloating about slaying her sisters. His boats even secured him work defending some crossing merchant. Sure, the sigils on the reverse, sure know what they mean. The first is arcane secrets, master cacophony. Both they contains a rough ink scratch that left them like a child's pictographs with our favorite animals. Well, spent. Shove off. Dear Arcane Secrets, well to respect, shove off. Ah, sure, why not? That means I need to talk to first. Ah, what you made for me? Ooh. Stuff. Hi, Sage Ophelia. I would like to train. Barrack. You disappoint me. You need more stick. Everything would be good for you, you know. Let's fuck it. More lore. Lore, cause lore. Oh, we're at 170 lore. The hell can I do with 170 lore? I gave you lore and you still had not enough. I could do that, but then I still won't have enough though. Oh well. Won't have enough. Grr. Won't have enough. Well, unless I really lowered that down. Then I could raise that up. But meh. I would have to lower that back down. I almost could do that, but yeah. Well, I could do that, I suppose. But I could do that. But I'll just. Oh no, that one needs range, so yeah. Down, sorry, yeah, 170. Okay, anyway. 175. How about if I do that? And that works. And I could go over all your spells. Grr. What if we remove the piercing and add that, but then it's not. We try that. Damn. Raise that up though. Hmm. $205, eh? Yeah, I don't think so. I could go for this though. There we go. Yay, spells. Also verse. Verse.
Couldn't help but notice the bird from Cacophony.
And all kinds of secrets starting with us with you in particular.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he does. I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. But seriously, you're not the Voice's favorite person in the tiers. This missive must be good.
Yeah, what first Blaze has got one of those people killed your sister with fairies.
Wait, what? He found one of the shits who killed my Furies? Let's pack up and go.
There's this person.
I don't know exactly. To someone who helped murder my sisters in arms. But we know where to find him, right? Let's go pry the whole story from him.
Alright.
There's a lot to love about spycraft. The trickery, the blade work, keeping your senses awake, balancing on the edge between confusion and discovery. Memorizing the Archon's childish pictographs is not my favorite part. Malfora. She's one of Harshion's people. Bit boring, but gossipy in the way that pays. We should be able to find her along the road to Lethian's Crossing.
She's going to trust us.
The Voices gave us the passphrases that will get Malfora to open up to us. When we find her, let me do the talking and everything should run smooth as sea glass. This will feel good, Finder. Wildly, incredibly, stupidly good.
This doesn't seem sus.
Are you asking me if I trust the Voices of Narat? Archon of Secrets, Spy Master, Arcane Pillar of Green Smoke and Flame, Immortal Magician, Eater of Minds, and Connoisseur of Perversions? Of course not. But if it's some convoluted, lead the way!
terms of Maple versus content, the problem is I probably need to actually use burst for that. Also, Eb, you have something to say.
That's twice now you've undone one of Kairos' edicts. If you're trying to invite the wrath of the Overlord, good job. The Edict of Storms promised to be the death of the peninsula. I have no idea how the Unbroken lasted as long as they did. What with the blighted crops, obliterated roads, and the erratic flooding. What is it you need?
Apparently that's all she had to talk to me about. So who do I want put in place? I think we're going to replace, you. The only problem though is, yeah. Because that's a thing. Problem is I don't really have any weapons prepared for verse. Oh well.
At your service, Fatebind. What do you need? And I seem to be...
I'll tack homeward. See you there.
Anyway, for now. Alright, you should have that one. Forgot about that. Could have left that on. Promise I need to get you some weapons, don't I? Oh, what do I have? Oh yeah, a great bow. You can use great bow. You use dual wielding, so technically you could use both of those, but I'm going to sell those, so yeah, you can have dauntless for now. Now, there we go. For now, anyway. Ah! Rawr. Okay. Oh, geez. Versus up to level 17? How are you up to level 17? How are you up to 17? So anyway, first, what do I want to do with you? I can make you just go arrows if I really want to. There we go. So, yeah, that's the thing. First I need to see your skill bar. Skewer. Giant flames, whatever. Ah, yeah, spells. I didn't really do anything with your spells, did I? I gave you that. That's still pretty pathetic. Anyway. That's about as good as you get. Now I need to get you a crappy fire spell or two. Apparently that's about all I could do for you, so boop. I forgot to name it. So how does that compare to his? Oh. There we go. Ah, for... No, I didn't tell you to update that to that. Ugh, Jesus. Anyway. Oh. Just stop. Stop. Okay. Okay. So what else do I want to cover? And probably gravy. And stop doing shit. Stop doing shit. Sounds like a good one still. Try going for that one. Yeah, you know what, I could just assign that to her. About the same, after all. I could increase that. I could do that, but it would cost too much. I could do that. And I can't assign it to her because she's got too much less lower. Unfortunate that. Ah well. I could do that though. Sounds like I could actually do that for you, couldn't I? Yeah, anyway. Okay. Let's deal with... How's my rep, by the way? Yeah, artifact, great bow stuff. Deal with first thing. Grab a nice one to deal with that. We're supposed to be traveling. You know, to this one. Supposed to end the video like an hour ago, wasn't I? Ah, well. First apparently has a side quest. We need to go do first the side quest. Woo. Cause I think first Barrack and Lantry are probably our most main characters, companions, I should say. I mean, as usual, let's go talk to you. Get stuff. Because we were rebels. Let's see, what can I get rid of? Make sure that we don't sell barrel shield. No one of those I'll keep. And it's those things. I think blade's not bad, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Nah. Okay. That should do. Because barricade, here's a gauntlet that you'll need. Maybe. I mean, I could upper lower. I could upper lower. Just realized that she hasn't been trained in, you know, ages, so I could upper lower, which would let me build her skills, maybe even better than barracks, depending on how much lore I can give her. Yeah, let's train. 60. That's train lore right there. Sure, put points in dual wielding, sure as I have.
Don't know about you, but I feel like fighting someone.
Did we overlevel her? A lot. She's now level train 1. That's silly. So I didn't mean all of that. Oh, that's a thing. Yeah, may have put too much lore into her. Let's see, who was my trainer? You're letting out a bunch of one-handed weapons. Ugh. Anyway. Now you're a merchant. And you guys just have those. I don't know if I have a trainer for dual wielding, actually. Huh. Dodge is up there. Well, quick trainer stuff. So that means I've increased her lore by how much? Okay, that's just silly. That's just silly game. Anyway, we spent way too much lore. Because now she has, you know... She has more lore than either me or... That's stupid. Anyway. Can't do that though. But yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, and finally back to Sunset Spire. That's not bad. So what can I do? Can I finish this? Yes. The shame I never really got me an actual good chest piece for myself. But I mean, it helps. First, yeah, let's work on his. I don't have enough hide. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping I had more hide. Nah, one short. Ugh. One short though too. Blah. I could upgrade everyone's guitar. Make it into something useful. Which I mean, why not? Well, I was only gonna do a bronze. And more artifacts. Probably not, because I don't have the hide. Don't have the hide. I could make her an actual weapon, couldn't I? I mean, I could do that. Scorn. Why not? I should have had you train fire, honestly. I should have had you train fire, to be honest. Anyway. I can't just go to my rune call. Why? Let's see, so Leftman's Crossing. Motion Crossroads. Yeah, you know what, let's just go down to Leftman's Crossing. Why not? And then we end the video. Apparently that was merchants. But we'll deal with that next time. Instead of the fact that major over-level me. That's just silly. Because I haven't used it pretty much the entire game, so yeah, of course training all that lore makes sense. Oh, well, we're still going to replace her once we, you know, finish this side quest. But anyway, for now, Verse gets to be overpowered. Woo. So yeah, next time. We work on Leftman's Crossing and Versus side quest stuff. But that's for next time. As for now, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.